Hi folks, we have a video for you. So there's a friendly open event going on and I've just lost the first 3 rounds, so I have a bye for round 4, and that means I can have a quick look at the final that has started a few minutes back. So we've just gone into round 2 and the final is between Targaryen, Aloof and Apart, played by Gabryel. Starting with some pressure here, Khal Drogo and one of the big dragons, but also lots of cards in the discard pile. Have a look at how that happened. And on the other side we have a Greyjoy deck, Greyjoy Crossing, played by Heerro from China. Starting with Balon Greyjoy, who of course loves to take stuff out of the discard pile, and just taken Drogon. And we also have Alanis and this little ship that means Greyjoy can pretty much push unopposed challenges through at any point. And what's with the big discard piles? So we have Late Summer Feast into Marched. On one side we have an excellent Summer Harvest into Heads on Spikes, which seems like it missed. 2 Fanatics gone, all the Ashes. Econ, some events here. Interesting. So I thought since we are only in round 2 there might have been a Varys trigger or something like that, which makes 0 sense I guess in this particular matchup. Okay, so let's see how it's going. We have Targaryen, already on 7 power. Finishing challenges here as first player, but now Greyjoy strikes back, and both players, low on cards really, but of course Greyjoy can draw because of Alanis, can draw a little bit and has access to the discard pile with Balon, whereas Targ has a bigger struggle here. Just lost Viserys, but I don't think Greyjoy Crossing really can play much to the wall, can it? So, not a big deal. And we have Dragon going back into the deck. Well, no march now because Alanis would get marched, so only 2 characters. But with Balon possible to push Crossing challenge through. Okay, counting Opper's close call. Gets an extra card, and unfortunately, if Valar is played, it will hit, right? Don't want to spend this early, but okay, taking Viserys back and getting an extra card to avoid the top decking had to be done. And on the other side we take Westeros, which is just going to grab a King's Road if it does, but it might not trigger at all. And we have Euron with his Intimidate now going first will be very nice here. Has the stand as well. Can't be opposed. So Greyjoy looking good. Yeah, the other plan, or the usual plan I should say, is to sacrifice Iron Gate for the draw and then you grab it back with one of those eager deckhands or something, but since there are no cheap raiders here, spending Euron probably is not going to happen, right? And the milk on Khal Drogo, useful. He might have got intimidated anyway. Let's see what Greyjoy has. Well, has something anyway. 2 characters, which is as good as anything, including Viserion. But now let's see what damage can be done here by Euron and his Intimidate. Stand not guaranteed. There are 2 cards, but not forced to be warships, of course. And Balon wastes no time. I was going to check, but okay, it's a Grey Worm. So what's the plan? I guess pick the weakest challenge first. Intimidate one character, then if Euron can stand, intimidate the other. If they try to oppose, you use the longship. Searching for warships. Okay, getting unopposed from the big challenge is always nice. And Missandei. Well, you hit her even if there's 10 cards in hand, but yeah. Nicely done here from Gabryel. And now there's 5 of them and one challenge has already gone without Intimidate, so guess those dragons will try to do something back. Of course, there's no additional threat, right, with an empty hand. There's no Dracarys or anything like that, which is not great with the big dragons anyway, because they're so costly, and yeah, just to kneel them for the event is not great. But Gabryel does play it, so must think it's worth it. For strength, but can be manipulated a little bit. Now he cannot get removed, right? Because Raiding Longship says character without attachments. But this will help Euron win anyway. And just enough strength to intimidate the Targaryen loyalist, who I guess is then going for claim anyway. Now can't intimidate anything. And the last one, power. Raiding Longship still standing, so even Euron alone can take it. Balon with Renown is going to take it instead. Well, it's a swing, but great Targaryen still to do some challenges. Now let's see what the dragons do. Yeah, they can stand a little bit with this. And this guy, just good at pushing challenges through. Guess Grey Worm is going up. And the cancels, I think, yeah, unlikely to get them now. 2 already gone. I wonder what the odds are of Greyjoy crossing playing Morghulis here. Usually you wouldn't go after your own board, right? Since crossing likes big boards. But if he does play it, and there's no hand here and close call has been used to get 2 of the big dragons and Khal Drogo, seems like it would be very difficult to recover here for Targaryen. Iron Gate gone for intrigue claims. I think, yeah, I was just going to say, this has not been used yet. So he's using Euron to get the card draw, not to oppose. Of course, there's no reason, and if you play Morghulis, that kills your Balon, kills your Euron, kills your Alanis, so it's not great. And we have Theon already dead. He is great with crossing. But it is 5 cards against 0, so... And Deacon is alright. If there is just a single reason, I think it's worth it if he does play it. Only round 4 about to start, and game very close to ending actually. So if there is no answer for these characters, 11, well, no renown now. Okay. So Morgul is played. Return to the fields will keep them alive. But they are gone anyway. So more cards. Now it's going to be 5 against 5, but the Econ doesn't really support getting any kind of huge board. But that's a nice play here from Gabryel. Nice answer. And no reason on the other side, as you can see. So that killed Balon with his power. It killed Euron as well. And Greyjoy, if this was some other plot, could have pushed on, right? There was, what, 11 power. Just need one good crossing round and it's over. Well, the Targaryen loyal is looking pretty sad there, but there is some kind of chance that something could be played from hand. Victarion happy to win on defense. Oh, actually my calculation there was not correct, right? There was some prized one, so Greyjoy was not on 11 before the round. Got 3 for priced, so it was 8. Not really close enough. And nothing comes in for either player, no surprises. Quick round. Yeah, probably no characters at this point that are worth anything. Oh. Because that would have been marshaled, I was going to say. So the one character that was not chosen for return to the fields and hit, and of course doesn't matter that she's already dead. Heads and spikes will gain power just the same. Well, need some more characters really. Unopposed power with renown is fair enough, but to actually win the game, you need a few characters here. It's triggered the Iron Gate twice and got nothing, it seems. So Missandei wasn't going to be marshaled. Oh, that's nice. That's a dream draw, really. So playing the 5 cost Daenerys with the burn stuff, not the one that could cheat them into play. So I assume the deck is trying the Field of Fire, right? It's the new flashy card that people are not really rating that highly. Some people anyway. Guessing Gabryel is trying it out, but with the burn Dany, not with the 8 cost that would cheat the dragons into play for free. All three actually are, they make some sense, right? They are all playable with this strategy, and here we go. There's no gold for a Dracarys. So what's the plan here? Can be defended now. Will the system chair kill something? What do you do here? You can do targeted kill on the power icon, but I was going to say then you're done with challenges because Victarion is nailed. Gabryel is conceding now. Is the game about to end? It's unopposed military with renown. But then he's done, right? And Great Kraken, right? So that's 14. And Intimidate. Alright, and then Dominance. That's fair enough. Yeah, he saw that way in advance. So, yeah. Nice final. Both players had a chance there, but even with Daenerys and a big dragon, just Victarion with all the Greyjoy tricks to get that unopposed challenge is enough to seal it. So win goes to China, and I think we have a couple of players from China making the final event, which this year is going to be a little different. It's just 8 players, and it's not going to be played in a single day. They will have a few days to play it out, kind of like the Champions of Westeros got, but a little bit faster. And we'll try to cover a few of those games. We'll see how the draw works out. As for this event, Greyjoy Crossing takes it. Now I don't have let me see if I have it here. There you go. This is the situation. So yeah, it's the first event after the Spoils of War has been released, and we're seeing some Stark here trying that Crag, which is looking like it's going to be a super strong card. And there's lots of Lannister. I played against one which didn't really use any of the new cards, so not sure what they're trying out, if anything at all. And my attempt this time, okay, I'm getting a free win here, right? Because I didn't get an opponent in the last round, but yeah, couldn't get anything done with my Dragonstone attempts. I knew it was going to be pretty weak at this point, but it's not hopeless for the future. I think it's a nice card that maybe just needs a little bit of support, and then we'll make it work. But yeah, yet another disaster for me. So let that be it. Congratulations to Heerro for winning this one with Greyjoy Crossing. He is our champion, and we'll see you all in event 5 of the Friendly Open, where we crown the champion of Season 9. Thanks for joining me.